Hello. How's everyone doing? Hi, this is going to be a really chill and relaxing video today because it's been tiring. I had to put up the Christmas tree this morning. Tiring. Very tiring. I also want to show you this pin that I have because it's really cool, and I filmed my USA haul this morning. And I forgot to show it, so I'm gonna show you here. So there we go. Hi everybody. I should do the thing and post it on Instagram, shouldn't I? I also should tuck my cables away. Oh my gosh, my desk looks a mess for this. Hello. Hold on. I need to get the link first, don't I? I'm good at this. I come severely unprepared every single time. I'm sorry. Share. Copy link. Alright, let's go. Story. Come on, load in. There we go. Hold up. Boop. Okay. Poll, no, I didn't want that. I accidentally selected poll. Bear with me. Copy. There we go. Link. Paste. Amazing. Done. Sick. Happy wait, I spelled it wrong. Holidays. Come chill with me while I build this beauty with a little, wait, I want a Christmas tree. Christmas. Does anyone else use like the search function for emojis, or is that like just me? Anyway, that's posted. We're good. Lily, I highly recommend you ditch the stream and watch the vlog. It's fantastic. Okay, before we start, look at this pin that I have. So I got this from Disney. It's very exclusive, very rare, very cool. I didn't actually know what it was at first. Fancy for anyone who likes Disney pins like I do. It's amazing. It's amazing. Anyway, how is everyone going? Just a banana just bought the 4+5 from home set. Good choice. By the way, the Sanctum is on back order in Australia. A lot of things are on back order. It's really weird. I secured tickets for the 16th at 5 p.m. Well done, Ricardo. I've bought like 4 different tickets, 2 of which are for myself. One is for my friend, and then one was for my dad, because on one of the days there's like 8 of us going, so it's insane. I did get Spider-Man No Way Home tickets. I'm going to a midnight screening. Hyped. I cannot tell you the urge. I need to go to a thrift store because I need to find a black blazer. I want to go dressed in a black blazer and like a black shirt with like black pants and look like emo Peter. Like, is that good? I'm restructuring my Arlogs YouTube channel. Oh, pen, that sounds fun. I've got tickets on the 16th at 3:45. Nice. 2 tickets Friday at 6:30. That's good. Everyone's doing well. So like for us, it comes out on the 16th. So like I'm going at like midnight on the 16th. I should be one of the first people because like UK exchange rate and all that like should be okay. Okay. Did anyone miss out? The tickets where I am are sold out. Okay, H-Dog has missed out. I'm sorry. Did you hear about the Sanctum going for $20 at Target? I did. I'm jealous. Speaking of Target, what comes out this week, everyone? The official Lego plushie version of me. Stress levels are still high. Like, everyone thought that like everything was over when the tickets happened. No, it's still stressful. Which is my favorite Spider-Man. I don't know. Andrew is like up there now. It's nesting. I bought the Daily Bugle. Nice. Shrek, I love your username right now. It's amazing. Your hairpiece in the thumbnail is so pretty. Ryan Reynolds fan. I wish that it was real. Speaking of Ryan Reynolds, apparently he was at Disneyland when I was, and I didn't see him. You know how sad that is? I'm so upset. Pen, I'm stressed about getting the Spaceman plushies. I've lost all interest in No Way Home. You know what? I'm sick of hearing the words No Way Home. Like, I hear it, and you know when you like say a word so many times that like it doesn't sound real anymore? It's gotten to that point. It's not Not good. Not good. Do you listen to any podcasts? I started listening to the Extra Pieces podcast, which is done by 2 Australian Lego fans, Richard from Rambling Brick and Jay from Jay's Brick Blog. I also listened to the Cali Brick Click, which I was on once. If you haven't watched that episode, go watch it. Love those guys. Met 2 out of 3 of them. And besides that, I used to watch the Jenna and Julian podcast all the time. But then since Jenna Marbles quit YouTube, she's no longer sort of there. I am very lucky. Speaking of, rip everyone in the US. Getting Spider-Man tickets was so easy. I'm staying up till they go live. I plan on picking them up in store. If I simply can't get them on the website, I'm ready. That's good, Pen. That's good. See, that's my plan. I'm like, I want to try and get them online. And if I can't get them online, I'm going to message Amasaurus and you, Pen, and see if any of you can get them for me. Because I know Jay's Brick Blog also wants them. I might message him and be like, hey, I'm going to try and, like, get them in case we can't get them. I'm stressed. Like, it's going to be stressful. Other than the new Daily Bugle, which Spider-Man said is your favorite. The Ultimate Bridge Battle. That one there. I love it. It's amazing. I mean, technically, does the Sanctum count? Because, like, I love that set too. Probably not. Probably not. Lily, it's a fun one. My sister watched it this morning and she enjoyed it. No one complimented my intro. I spent so long making that little introduction title card. Not one person complimented me on it. What is wrong with you all? Do you not appreciate my effort? I was going to try and replicate the Pixar logo for the next one, for Disney's California Adventure. You know, you make me not want to because no one complimented me. And then I was going to try and replicate the Universal logo for the Universal Studios one. Thank you, Pen. Thank you. I'll compliment it. Thank you, Lily. I got an ad so I didn't see it. It was at the very beginning of the vlog. Very, very beginning. Sorry. Thank you, H-Dog. I accept your apology. I accept your apology. I don't remember what the intro was. Okay, everyone go back and watch that Disney vlog and watch that introduction. Then you can quit or leave it open in another tab and mute it. Watch time. I mean, come on. It took me like 4 hours. I mean, I did get distracted in the meantime. So it was like 4 hours of me like getting distracted and like doing other things as well. But like, it was really good. I mean, it was fun just to practice my VFX skills. Like I'm definitely going to keep doing like cool title cards and all that. But yeah, I was really proud of that. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great. So it was good. I don't remember the intro. You guys suck. The lightsaber looks so cool. It is. I swapped out the Kyber crystal today. Because like I said at the beginning, for anyone who didn't hear, I filmed a haul from that trip. And I'm going to post that later in the week. But I filmed it and I swapped out the Kyber crystal for the first time. And it looks amazing. I want to get more of them. Look, there's Santa with his red boots and his nice list. He's so cute. I love him. He's adorable. He's adorable. Harry Potter fan. Why? Firstly, I don't get compliments on that intro. Secondly, now you're telling me you want to fall asleep. That's great. IMAX top row. No. Bad. Unless that was the only one available. Because here's the thing with IMAX. You know you don't want to be at the bottom because then you're looking up like this. It hurts. For IMAX, you've got to be like near the top, but not at the top. It's like 4 rows down, right in the center. That's the peak spot. But even still, I've never seen a superhero movie in IMAX and I don't plan on it. I mean, the IMAX theaters that everyone seems to be booking, it's not real IMAX anyway. It's like just a big screen for the most part. So, oh my gosh, Jonathan's here. Hi, mini superheroes today. At one point I had 2 of them and then I had to return one. It's very, very cute. I've been waiting. How are you going? I just see everyone saying hi, mini superheroes. I was like, wait. Completely missed that. Anyway, we're talking about IMAX and superhero movies. I think it's a pretty appropriate time for him to pop in. So like, yeah, that's the thing with IMAX. It's like, they're all like slightly smaller screens, but like the problem with it is that they're not framed for IMAX. And this was the issue that I had with the Justice League, right? Like you don't spend 2 years thinking exclusively about how to frame things for IMAX and then not get annoyed by this stuff. Like it does my head in, but I'm really excited. Like, I mean, I would go and see it in IMAX if I could, but there's only one in this country and it's in Melbourne and I'm not flying to Melbourne to watch No Way Home. I'm sorry, I'm not doing it. Not doing it. I'm not doing it. I did go to California and I had the time of my life. Literally, I was so sad coming home. It makes me want to move countries very, very badly. So much so that I have started looking up jobs. So there we go. I'm immediately summoned. Is that how to do it? Is that if I just talk about, it's like with Supres and that other Joe guy who's annoying me on TikTok. Do I just like say no way home 3 times and then suddenly you appear? That's like if you say Daily Bugle enough back to back, Tommy C. Bricks comes out of nowhere. Speaking of, love that collab. Anyone go and watch it? There's only one IMAX in Australia. How they demolished the other one and they started remaking it, but it's not done yet. It was supposed to be done in 2020. Still not complete. I'm patiently waiting. It looks very pretty, the new one. Did anyone recognize you there? Well, here's a fun story, right? Same here, Francesco. I went there on a school trip and there was a Leonardo DiCaprio documentary we had to watch. Anyway, so Penn. All right, so did I get recognized? No. Gladly. I was actually like, I was really hoping that didn't happen because I just wanted to enjoy my trip. But there was this really odd moment, right? So like I was in California Adventure and I was like walking around Avengers Campus. Oh, Jonathan, lower your expectations. Like for me, because like that one's the next one. California Adventure is going to be in the next vlog. But Avengers Campus is really underwhelming to say the least. Disney in general, all of their new stuff is pretty underwhelming. Now, Avengers Campus, it focuses a lot on like character interactions and experiences. And like seeing the characters like walk around and just appear, I loved that. I loved that. The overall design, I loved. Web slingers, look, it was fun. I'm glad I did it. But it was really lackluster. The Spider-Man show is my favorite thing out of that area. The Doctor Strange show, I didn't see it, but I've watched videos of it and it just looks sad. Like I'm like, they could have done so much like better things. But just, it's a really pretty like place. Like I love walking through it. It's amazing. I mean, Guardians, even though that was there beforehand, is the best part of it. I love that Guardians ride. It's the most amazing thing ever. Batman fan, please do not spam or one of them will time you out. But the theme I think Lego should make is, I mean, I want them to bring back Scooby-Doo. I want them to bring back Scooby-Doo, but it's not going to happen. But Avengers Campus is fun, but like, it's not spectacular. Like, it's not Galaxy's Edge. It's not Cars Land. Like, it's cool. Spider-Man robot and Galaxy are the best things. Everything else. I mean, one thing was good. Like, I was lining up for web slingers, right? We waited 90 minutes for that. It was horrible. Agatha is no longer there. But we're waiting in line for web slingers. And I just see Thor and Loki walk past and I was like, what? Like, that was awesome. The Dora Milaje show was boring. It was just, it just felt very lackluster. Like, I really hope that they expand it and add, like, another big ride. Like, I just want it to be wow. Hank Pym's Test Kitchen, I didn't eat there, but it looked really good. Like, it looked spectacular. So, I love it. More Scooby-Doo, exactly. But yeah, like, the best part is just walking past and seeing a random character. Besides that, nah, it's fun for photos, I'll tell you that. But like, you don't want to spend, oops, I dropped a piece. Tons of time there. I just want to eat at the Pym kitchen. Legit, it's so much fun. So much fun. I mean, I'm going again next year. I'm excited when I do. Hank Pym's Test Kitchen, like it seems very unconventional, but it seems very fun. Like, it's very creative. It's very interesting. I think that surely would have to be one of the best parts about Avengers Campus. But now, Cars is still the best part of California Adventure. No doubt about that. Have I finished Tick Tick Boom? No, I need to. Andrew Garfield's singing is amazing. I love it. It was really good when I was there. Comment, what did you eat? What was your food of choice when you ate? I saw the giant and like tiny pretzels. I thought that was really cool. What did I think of the Hawkeye episodes? I love that it's taking a more grounded approach. I said this yesterday in the Spider-Man stream. Like, it's just the technology's getting a lot. And I'm just like, this seems unrealistic. Like, Galactus, I can get behind. Nanotech, I cannot. So it was really good to see Hawkeye be like properly like filmed and shot in New York and just feel really grounded and not like the world is ending. It was so refreshing. I love it. I'm really excited for the next episode. I wish it was coming out tonight, but it's not. So I also have a fun video for you all themed around Hawkeye. I ordered a very expensive piece for it, so you better appreciate it. I'm sorry for bullying you. I'm so mean. Rogers the Musical. Look, I said this yesterday as well. Rogers the Musical would be... Why is my mum vacuuming? Rogers the Musical would be traumatizing. Stop vacuuming. Wait, Jonathan, that sounds fun. And then we just hang around. We just ride Guardians like back to back all day. Until we get all 6 songs. That's what we're doing. Speaking of, I don't know if anyone's like a huge Disney fan, you might have already known this, but apparently the song Free Ride, which I only know from the Cars video game, is the best Guardians song to get on the ride. So for anyone who doesn't know, the Guardians ride is basically like the Tower of Terror, except they've remodeled it and it's very, very fun. You get like different songs and there are 6 different versions that you can get. And apparently Free Ride is like the most violent and like intense version, and that was the first one we got of the day. It was fantastic. The second one we got, I'm spoiling what's going to be the next vlog, but the second one we got was I Want You Back, and this time we went on with Sans and Claire because like they came later in the day because they're annual pass holders. Like we were there really early on and they just met up with us and we went on and it was so much fun. Like I'm having a grand old time. I didn't film much of it because I filmed it first in the morning, but like towards the end of the ride, like Claire was like freaking out. Like she was having a great time, but she was also freaking out. So at the very end, I like grab her hand, which was like really sweaty because she was so scared. And like I was also like hot and sweaty. And I just grab her arm and like pull it up. And then we're both like screaming. It was really, really fun. Really fun. Rogers the Musical gave me a headache. Fair enough. Fair enough. Going to Disney World in February. Get the cool 50th anniversary merch. Love that. Oh, thank you, Samuel. Rogers the Musical did slap. I want more songs from it. But at the same time, I know it would be like, if that was real, it would be horrible for all the New Yorkers. So I feel bad. I feel bad. Let's buy Lego sets and organize a meetup and build them in the park. That would actually be pretty cool. That is one thing that I do want to do. But like the downtown Disney store at the moment, like a lot of places in the US, just did not have any stock. It was like really, really empty. But like that's one thing I would love to do is like just go to like the Disney Springs store or like the downtown Disney store, buy a set and then like live stream it or like video it and build it in the park. I feel like the best thing to do would be getting one of like the $20 sets and then building it. That would be really sick. Especially because we're getting a lot of like small sets next year. I would love that. Ian, it's the best line. I was about to read it, but I can't. I can't read the I can do this all day and not like do the da and then do the arm thing. I love that it's a meme of Hamilton as well. It's so funny. Oh, did you comment? I didn't see. I had the chicken sandwich thing. I also tried a bit of the pretzel thing as well as later that day. For dessert, I got the PB&J drink thingy. They were all amazing. Nice. I had like a churro. It's some popcorn. I didn't have many snacks, honestly. Actually, I did get like a crispy treat and ate it the next day. Oh, the Cars video game is fantastic. I love the Cars video game. I mean, I've still got it. I was thinking about doing a game stream ages ago. Speaking of pretzels. Got one. Got one. What if we got a Rogers the Musical Lego set? Oh, yeah, that would be funny. That would be the equivalent of like the Bro Thor set. And I'm here for it. Did I do Universal Studios too? Heck yeah, I did. I spent Thanksgiving at Universal Studios. I've never been in, for the most part, like I've never been to the US in like fall. Actually, no, that's a lie. I went once in September, but I've never been in November, let alone Thanksgiving. So it was actually really fun and really interesting to be there on Thanksgiving because like you got to, like I woke up in the morning and like we're getting ready and they're talking about like the Macy's parade and all that. Like it was really, really cool. I got that Christmas Grogu too. It's great. Hey, the stud. But yeah, Universal was spectacular. Technically their Christmas celebrations started on Black Friday. So like I missed seeing like the proper Grinch thing, but like you could see it from like behind a barrier. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. I'm so excited for that vlog specifically. Like I love California Adventure, but I don't think I filmed that much. Universal though. Just so much Harry Potter content. So much Harry Potter content. I'm excited. I'm so excited for that. But like I said, I'm going to spread them out. I don't want to overload everyone too much with just like USA, USA. No, not doing that. I want to finish the ranking the Harry Potter set films by their Lego sets video that I filmed. that one's hopefully going to be tomorrow. So we'll see. I haven't been to Disney World since like 2013, I think. It was a very long time ago. The Seven Dwarfs Mine Train wasn't even open last time I went. Whoops. Surgeon, they are the best. I'm loving it. I've been saving them. I've started the Elf Clubhouse, and I was doing that while watching, because like we had a Christmas special from Lego Masters, which was awesome. So I like built like the first bag of the Elf Clubhouse that day. I was very jet lagged. I immediately, once Lego Masters ended, I went to bed. Bye. But it was really cute. I haven't finished it though. But I also got a light kit for one of the Winter Village sets that arrived today. So I'm gonna install that and then do a video on that as well. Plus I just want to show you my whole like Winter Village display that I'm gonna do. Like I'm gonna put the Christmas Mandalorian and Grogu in it. It's gonna be great. I'm glad you got the chance to go to Disneyland. Thank you. Honestly, made my year. I have not been that happy in months. And now I want to move countries. So it's dangerous. Mom, I'm streaming. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Got a drink. Ooh. Thank you, DC, for claiming your membership too. Are you going to go to Brickvention in Melbourne? Here's the thing about that. I really want to, but I've put no planning into it at the moment. So, I mean, here's the thing. I could book a very last minute trip and I feel like we'd be all right. I need to look into it. I know when the dates are. I just haven't done anything about it. Like, I really, really want to go. Really, really want to go. So, I just need to, like, commit and actually, like, book a hotel, book a thing. Like, I'm going to ask my family if they want to come. I mean, they wouldn't come to the convention, but they just walk around Melbourne. I need to. See a comment. I was thinking about the light sets for my Winter Village sets also. Needs that Sparkle Sparkle. The one I got it for was Santa's Visit because like the gingerbread house was a lot. So I skipped that one. And then the Elf Clubhouse, I don't know, it just wasn't calling to me. Diagon Alley is the best themed line in a theme park ever. You feel like you just walked into the movies more than Hogsmeade because it doesn't snow in Florida. I'm so excited for Diagon Alley. But here's the thing. Do I catch the train from Hogsmeade to Diagon Alley and experience it that way, or do I walk through Diagon Alley? Do I do Diagon Alley first and walk through that and then catch the train to Hogsmeade? I mean, I'm planning months in advance here. Thanks to Stud for claiming your member chat too. I'm just using this member chat because I want to feel special. Fair enough. To each their own, but I couldn't be comfortable going to a place like Disneyland right now. It looked very crowded and not a lot of people wearing masks. So that's one thing that I do want to say because like, really big shock for me when I went there. So it was incredibly crowded because it was holiday week. Like I think it's going to be very busy until January personally. And currently the rules in Anaheim are that you only, like at Disneyland, you only need to wear a mask indoors. So like for majority of the day, like until we got into like a line for at least the first half of the day, like we were wearing our masks just because we're in like crowded, like if we like test positive, we literally can't get back home. So I was quite terrified. But, and also like Disneyland weren't checking, like it says on their website that you should be vaccinated or return a like negative test or have proof that you had it recently. But they didn't check anything. So like that also was like, okay. But like outside, like I sort of got more comfortable with it afterwards because I was like, okay, we're in like the open air, like we should be okay and things like that. But like indoors, you had to wear it all the time. Like I'm literally on Haunted Mansion, right? And this wasn't in like the first vlog. So like this was while my sister was on like Big Thunder. Sans, Claire and I, we all went on the Haunted Mansion. And we're like sat there in this like doom buggy, like squished up like sardines. And we're going through this one part where it like smells of gingerbread. And on the intercom, they like stopped it 3 times and they were like, please put your mask. It must cover your nose, mouth and chin. Didn't do it. Made the same announcement again, then made it a 3rd time. So like it was definitely really weird because like I wasn't used to it, but at the same time it's like it was the same rules as Australia where you could wear it outside and had to wear it inside. But just at the same time it's like Disney's like, okay, fill up all available space. Like they're like shoving you on top of each other. And that was the scary part. So it's like whenever we went in like a crowded line, usually I would put it on because I was like, oh, okay. But like for the most part, I did feel really safe because I was like, I looked up like California's vaccination rate beforehand and I was like, I don't think so. They didn't ask for vaccination proof. No. So if you go onto their website, it says that you need to like have it. But at the gate, when you scanned your ticket, they didn't get you to like prove it. And that was like Like, that was a bit concerning. I was like, okay. Universal, on the other hand, you had to show it. You had to, like, prove it and all that. So, like, I had to download, like, 3 different versions of mine because I was like, will they, like, know what this is? So you had to show it. You had to wear your mask the whole time as well at Universal, unless they kept saying, unless you were actively eating or drinking. And I was like, okay. I'm on page 21. I just finished step 22. Hey, Super. Yeah, exactly, Garrett. That's still the rules currently, and that's purely from like an LA County perspective, because I didn't realize that counties could have separate rules in the US. So like Anaheim is different to how LA's is, and I was like, oh, okay. So like Universal, at some points it was kind of frustrating. Like when I was outside, I was like, I really wish I could take it off while I'm outside, like just like walking around. But that was fine. I did take it off a couple of times to like take some photos, and then immediately I would put it back on. So admittedly, when I start posting all my Universal things and you can see me not wearing a mask, that was only very temporary. Please don't get mad at me. But yeah, for the most part, like I didn't feel like super unsafe like I thought I would. Like, don't get me wrong, I was worried a bit. But like at shopping centers and everything, like had my mask on the entire time, and like crowded parts of lines. Just like when I was out in the open outdoors, for the most part, felt pretty safe. So it was fun. It was fun. Ooh, got it flattened. You're very welcome, Irish. I wanted to see, that's one thing that I do want to talk about, because like, I know at least from like an Australian point of view, like the US is so different. Like it is so much busier than like what we've experienced recently. And like, I know that like a lot of people would be very nervous. Like a lot of people that I know would not have gone on a trip at the same time that I did. Like people would still be nervous. They'd be like, oh no, like I'm just gonna wait. Like the border for us literally opened on the 1st. Like I went like the 2nd week after the immediate time. I need your makeup and hair routine. Well, this is my GHD straightener. Currently I'm using the Olaplex shampoo, and then I'm using the bare minimum of makeup products today. I've got Glossier concealer on, the Glossier Boy Brow, Bad Gal Bang mascara, and Glossier lip balm, because my skin is so dry. My goodness, did LA dry out my skin. It was awful. Awful. Who's your favorite non-Lego YouTuber? She doesn't post anymore, but Jenna Marbles. She inspired the title of my video yesterday. I love her. I miss her. I miss Jenna so much. So much. I mean, Matthew, I'm just worried. Like, we literally landed. Like, I swear, if they stop me from leaving the country again, I'm moving. Like, I can't do that again. For my own mental health, it's gonna drive me insane. I will move somewhere for like a year or 2. Like, I'm out. But like, we're in the air and we get down and like we're ready. You know how like when you get off a plane, like everyone picks up their bags and is like ready to go and everyone's standing out. This set came out in October. Latex. That looks disturbing. But yeah, we like get up, and then over like the intercom, the pilot's like, oh, we've got to play you like a message from Quarantine Australia. Actually, do I still have the piece of paper? I do. So you like, they like tell you like this message, and they're like, oh, you might want to sit down. Like, we don't know how long it's going to be. So everyone gets back into their seats, and we're like, okay. So true, Ben. So true. So we sit back down, and they're like, oh yeah, the new strain or something, like if you've been to one of these like 7 countries or so, you have to do a 2-week quarantine. And I'm just like, ew. But then they had like, we get off the plane and there's these people in like hazmat suits, and we got given this little document. So this first page is updated on the 30th of October, and it just says passengers and crew must wear a face mask while in the airport environment and during the flight. It is best to change masks often. I didn't do that. Sorry. I like washed mine before we left. What you may undergo health screenings, you may be relocated from the airport. So if you're fully vaccinated, you may be eligible for modified quarantine arrangements. La da 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 da. Anyway, basically the rules were you don't have to think. And then you flick over and we get the second page, which was updated on the 27th while I was in the air. And this is fun. And then it says, because of this risk of introduction of this variant, because I later found out when we were driving home that 2 people had come from South Africa and had the new variant, and they tested positive the day before. Anyway, so it then says, All people arriving from overseas must self-isolate at their home or other place of accommodation for 3 days after arrival. So I'm in self-isolation at the moment. I'll be free tomorrow morning. I'm going to get a test this afternoon though, just to make sure that I'm all good. And then it says we have to have a test 24 hours after arriving, which was negative, on or after day 6 and on day 12. So they like backflip the rules on us. It's all precautionary things, but I just don't get why 3 days would make a difference if our next test is on the 6th. Like, surely our test should be today, which like I'm doing an extra one and my family's going to do an extra one just to like be safe and all that. But I'm just like, okay. I mean, I don't know. See, Matthew, we have to do this annoying QR scan check-in thing, and that was the best thing about the US. I didn't have to go and scan a QR code every time I walked in a building. It was the best thing ever. It was amazing. I loved it. And apparently we're getting rid of masks next month, except on like public transport and something else. But we're keeping that stupid QR code thing. I'm like, please no, just I don't want to do that. It's annoying. Where's the Galaxy's Edge haul? It's only the lightsaber and this pin. But I'm doing a USA haul. I filmed it earlier. I won't post it for a few days though. As usual, I've missed pieces. So we just gotta go fix that real quick. QR code for, so the QR code is a mix of things. The QR code is mainly for contact tracing. So you have to like scan in and it will be like, okay, you're going to Kmart. Awesome. So you check into the Lego store and it will like come up with a time. And then you're supposed to check out, but I always forget, so I don't. And then like in stores as well, you have to show proof of vaccination now. So like inside the app, you press like show more, and then it will come up with this green box saying vaccinated. And then some stores, for some reason, they'll make you tap it. I'm like, okay, like this green bar is my proof of vaccination. All right. But I'm missing pieces again. Shush, Libby, don't shame me like that. But it's really painful. Like the US, I just had to like sign a form basically, and they were like, yep, contact tracing. I was like, okay, that's easy. Okay, hold on. Oh wait, that's bag 2. Well, we'll leave it like that. Can't do it. Good night. Good night, H-Dog. I hope you sleep well. You meant to check out? Yeah, I never do. Literally, like I'm in the US and I look at my app because I was like showing Sans, Shy and Claire this whole system that we had to do, and I pull up the app and it still said that I was at the Qantas lounge. Forgot to check out. I was like, okay. US is chill. It is. I just love the whole like lacking of contact tracing. Although I do wish, like, I know some people will disagree with me on this one, but I wish that Disneyland was like Universal, that you had to show either a negative test, proof of like having COVID, or vaccination status, because I feel like as a whole, like it would just make it just feel a bit more safer, like especially when like we're outdoors in a squishy line, like because you don't have to wear your mask at that point. So I'm like, I wish that they did ask for one of those 3 things just to like make sure that everyone is safe. Like they keep everything very clean, so like I do feel pretty safe, but I just don't trust other people when it comes to that regard. But that's just my opinion. Oops, there we go. But well, I'm interested to see what happens later. I've heard that apparently this new variant isn't dangerous, so that's good. What time is it for me? 3 p.m. Nice chill afternoon for me. When you test positive, a contact tracer calls you to ask where you've been over the last week. That's what happens here for the most part. But like that, luckily that's why like the app exists, so that by scanning that QR code everywhere you go, you have like some sort of digital record to help them as well. And then they like ask you to double check too. I had an In-N-Out burger. It's not the first time that I've had it. I've had it before and I really, really like it. Admittedly, I don't really like the chips / fries that much. Like they're tasty, but they're not great. But we went, we were like driving around. We went shopping on Black Friday. Risky. We went to an outlet. That was a horrible idea. It was chaos because my dad wanted to look at ski jackets at the North Face. That queue took up an entire block. It was ridiculous. Anyway, and while we were there, I was like, can we have In-N-Out or like Chick-fil-A for lunch, please? My sister's never had In-N-Out. So we're like driving there and we're like, hey, do you want In-N-Out? And she's like, Yeah, all right. I was like, Amy, you've never had it. My mom's always like wanted to try it, but she's never had the chance to. So we got it, and it was like a really long line, of course. But I just got like the regular cheeseburger, and oh, yeah, it's beautiful. There was a tiny bit too much onion for me though. Shopping on Black Friday. Literally, I went to the Lego store. Where is it? Because like I posted this on Instagram. I'll try and show you. Hold on. Where is it? Look at me in my casual clothes. So we went to the shopping center because I wanted to go and get my Lego store passport. So I went to one that had a Lego store and a Bath and Body Works, which was, can't remember its name, starts with a C, Kangoa. So we went there, had to line up for Bath and Body Works, then had to line in a long queue to check out just so I could get a candle for my mum. And I was like, ugh. Then wanted to find the Lego store. Of course, there was a giant line. It snaked more than I thought it would. So I just went up to the staff and I was like, hey, do you know if you've got any of like the Lego passport things? And if so, can I get one? Like, I don't want to buy anything. Like, I just want the passport. And they were like, oh, okay, yeah, we should be able to do that. Go and ask that guy. So I go and ask that guy. Yeah, we might be able to do that. Go and ask another guy. Okay, ask him. Then, like, waited outside. They had, like, the AT-AT all built up and the Titanic. So I got to see that, which was really cool. And, like, we got there relatively early. Like, it was, like, 10 a.m. or something. So, like, parking was really easy. But yeah, like the lines were really long. Luckily the guys ran in and like ran out with my Lego passport and stamped it for me. So I've got a minifigure stamp, I've got a brick stamp, and the Kangoa stamp, which is awesome because I've always really wanted this. It's amazing. Love it. And then we went out and like the car park was really busy. So that was an experience doing shopping in the US on Black Friday, but I'm glad it. Yeah, Lego employees forget they even have the passport. Yeah, a few of them were like, what? And then when I explained it, they were like, oh yeah, that. Okay, yeah, we can do that. And like, they were very friendly, very kind, very nice, very helpful. Like, I was really glad that they were able to do that so I didn't have to line up in the line. It was the best. So they were so great. And like, they were going along, like everyone had like the sets they wanted in stock. Like the guy had like AT-AT tickets. Like, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool to see. Just finished the vlog. Did you like it, Lily? Did you like my title card I made? I never knew about the Lego passports until I was asked if I had one at Euro Disney Lego store. They gave me a stamp on paper anyway. Oh, that's pretty cute. I only knew about them because of Sans. Like, he mentioned it in like a video or something and I was like, what is this? And then someone recently like posted about it. It was Brick Central. They posted about it because they got one from the Barcelona store. And then like talked about it on land and people were commenting about like which stores have stamps and which don't. Because like Australia don't have stamps, and I've spoken to the Bondi manager about it before and they say like people will come in with these and they just like sign it because they don't have a stamp. So I'm gonna have to do that. But like, I can't wait because did I get a 501st set? I didn't. I saw them at Target and I was like, hey look, and it was on sale. I should have got one for the pure purpose of being a Lego reseller. But I didn't. So that was fun. I cannot find the set anywhere. I'm sorry, Matt. I had two at one point. I wish you told me because I would have sent it to you. I'm sorry. I'm tempted to book flights. Lily, do it. It's fun. It's well worth the 3-day quarantine. I just wish that I didn't need it yet like sprung on me. But it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, I love my Lego passport. And like, I'm gonna go to like, I can get my stamp at Downtown Disney next year, Disney Springs, New York, the other New York store, London. Maybe I'll find one in Vegas. I don't know, but we're gonna find out too. Yeah, I ordered one online and then I went to the Lego store to like buy some CMFs and they had it in stock. So I bought one there and then I ended up with two. So then I returned one. I didn't really want two, but I ended up with two. Speaking of, this is like really like Target on Saturday. That's true, Pen. I forgot that Target was selling the sets. Speaking of, Target's Christmas decorations were beautiful. I love Target. In general, Target's always a magical place. Magical place. Flynn, I'm getting mine next year. My mum really likes it and she wants me to buy it and I'm like, no, you buy it. But she doesn't want to pay $400 for it. Neither do I. I'll make a video on it for land next year. And then we'll get it through land. Speaking of, I already started planning my budgets. The passports are free, and they like go and stamp them for you. It was the best, coolest system ever. Wait a second. I'm gonna stuff this sticker up if I'm not careful. Chicken, who's dissing out Chicken Little slander? Chicken Little is one of the best things ever. How dare you? Also, Matt, you weren't lying when you said that Claire and Sans were the nicest people. My goodness, they were so friendly. Claire offered to drop my sister and I off at our hotel after a long day of walking. It was fantastic. It was Savvy's workshop worth the money? Well, the experience is fun, but you're paying for the saber. Like, if you don't want if you just want a lightsaber, you're probably better off just buying like someone's. But if you want a custom one, then yes, it's worth the money. I loved it. It was fantastic. I absolutely love the two of them. Same. And then if they're saying that you're the nicest person, I'm in for a treat when we go to Chicago. I am so excited. It also makes me excited though, because I'm like, cool, I've met 3 people already. Like, I'm gonna feel comfortable getting like at Chicago now. We're gonna be good. Gonna be good. So excited for that trip. I cannot express it. I love traveling so much. Oh, I also got points upgrades. The flight was empty, so like we got upgraded to premium economy on the way out using our like air miles. So fun. So fun. Loved it. Oh. When your friends bail on Brickworld Chicago and hotels are too expensive, so now you're worried. Wait, what happened? Did people bail? That's not fair. I'm going. Therefore, everyone has to go. Please. Wait, I'll share a room with someone. Halvesies. Like, come on. I need friends to go with. I thought the chicken suit guy from Toy Story 1 was meant to be Chicken Little. Toy Story 2, DC. Get it right. Get it right. Come on, man. I rewatched Toy Story 2 on the way home. It was fantastic. I love that movie. I was bawling my eyes out when Jesse's Emily scene came on. I was like, I can't do this. It was so sad. I got the Elf Clubhouse and Fire Station set with Snowball. Wow, jeez, Shane, you have a lot. Chicken Little got into Kingdom Hearts before Cars and Monsters Inc. Rightfully so. I mean, Pixar wasn't like a collab thing at that point, so I low-key need roommates now. Apparently they'll be staying with their parents in Chicago, so I'm screwed. Matt, split the hotel with me. It's gonna be expensive for me. I'm already traveling a lot. I need friends. There we go. Emily scene would make me cry when I was 5. Mood. And I would get, because like Jessie's always my favorite. I got so excited when I saw the Jessie like statue in the California Adventure. Like all of these like parents are there with their strollers, and I had to ask this like guy to like scoot over so I could take photos with Jessie. So embarrassing. Anyway. Oh my gosh, Kitty, you've changed your username. How are you going? How are you going? Oh dear. They went to Disney World for Thanksgiving and he loved it. Do you guys hear about Chris Evans being at Walt Disney World the last week? My goodness. Apparently he wouldn't put his lap bar down, and then someone like got mad at him, and then they realized it was Chris Evans and was like, oh, yeah, they're not coming to Chicago. I'm going on my own to Chicago, and I'm excited. I remember I was like looking up the tickets, and like I found some that were like points, and like my dad was like, he'd like left for work, and I was worried that if I called him, he'd be busy. But I called up anyway, and I was like, hey, like, can I use your like air miles to book this trip? And like I was expecting him to say no, but he was like, yeah, sure, you can go. And I was like, so excited. So like I'm going on my own. It's my first solo trip to the US. I've only been on one solo trip before, and that was to the UK. But like I had family in the UK, so I'm really excited for this one. But like I think it's better now as well, because like my dad was with us like this trip, so like he's met Sans and Claire. He thought they were very friendly. He loved them too. So did my sister. So like at least my parents like know 2 of the people that I'm gonna be there. So I think that will make them feel a bit better. Plus they watched my charity stream and they were like, oh yeah, that guy was nice. And I was like, yeah, that's Matt. He's great. So friendly. Look at all my Lego friends. Yes, Matt, I'm down. I'm down. I would much rather split with someone and then pay less money. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm coming to Chicago for Brickworld Chicago. People, keep up. I've said this in like every stream since I booked it. Guys, traveling is my favorite thing ever. That's why I keep posting about it on Instagram. I want to post a Lego photo so I can break it up. I feel really bad, even though like we haven't even gotten to the full threshold of Universal Studios photos yet. Like, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. In your top 20 Harry Potter sets video, you said that attempting to mock the motorized Hogwarts Express would fail, but I managed to do it and it's my crown jewel. Oh, Potter Bricks, that's amazing. I really need to reattempt it. I need to get like the modern pieces and like all good. All good. Yeah, literally, Matt. So I'm going to the US in April and I'll be leaving New York at like the beginning of May. I get home from the UK on like the middle of the month or something in May. And then I leave for Chicago in the middle of June. So I'll be home for a month. But that's fine. I've got a lot of time to catch up on travel-wise. So, like, constantly hopping is okay. Okay, what was your favorite part of Disneyland? Galaxy's Edge. Galaxy's Edge. My dad was having the time of his life. He was, like, taking so many photos and he was sharing them with his friends. And he was like, look at this. Like, he took a photo of the Millennium Falcon and then sent it. And he was like, oh yeah, it's like Qantas's like new plane. Like, it gets you to London in like 2 hours. He was having the time of his life. I was having the time of my life. It was so amazing. And the weather was great. So. Oh, it was chaotic. It's going to be chaotically busy. But I'm excited. I keep trying to like convince my parents to be like, let's go to Disneyland Paris or Santorini while we're in like the UK, because like we're there for a while. It's all because of like family stuff, but I'm like, hey, and Dad was like, we're gonna be sick of it by then. And I was like, no, you're gonna be sick of it. I've got time to make up for, okay? I want to go. But like one thing that I learned after like this trip was I was like, how on earth am I going to edit any videos while I'm away? Besides the days, like the days that I'm at Disney parks and all that, like I'm there opening till close. How am I supposed to get anything done? Plus it's the time that probably the Harry Potter sets are going to release. If all works, I can take them to the studio tour and get the coolest and most unique content out there. Yeah, my family's coming to the New York trip, but knowing me, I'ma just scoot away. Cause like, I wanna catch up with Justin when I'm in Orlando. Every time I post about it, he's like, are you in Orlando yet? So like, I wanna catch up with Justin. He seems down as well. So like, I'm gonna have to ditch them in Orlando for one day. Plus like, it's always been like the four of us. We're gonna be sick of each other. If living together wasn't annoying enough for everyone, it's gonna be so much worse. Oh dear. How do you feel about YouTube removing dislikes? I hate it. Because, like, you know when, like, people will, like, post those, like, fake trailers and all that? Like, I see them all the time on Facebook, too. And it's just, like, how are people supposed to know? Like, I can tell. But a lot of people can't. Like, there's been so many, like, fake High School Musical posters. Just Too Good, right? Yes, Just Too Good. Like, there's been so many fake High School Musical 4 trailers, and people are like, oh my gosh. Or, like, there's that one Peter Pan one of, like, Tom Holland. And I'm just like, what? Anyway, so it's like, how are people supposed to know? I also think that it's just bad. It's like, how do you know if it's like a bad video or like someone spreading like hate or like misinformation and things like that? Matt, that would be fantastic. I mean, if my dad's met Sans and Claire and had a good time, I think they'll be down. If not, they don't get a choice. I need someone who will also want to go to the Lego stores so that I get to go to all of them. Like, I used to drag my parents around to all the Lego stores. Like, every shopping center we went to, if there was a Lego store, we're going in. Like, I've been to the one in, like, Hawaii. I've been to one in, like, it's a shopping center that has the name Orange in it, somewhere in California. Can't remember what it's called. I've been to that one. Been to the one in downtown Disney in Paris. And, like, most of the time, I wasn't even, like, buying Lego. I just liked the Lego stores. The Lego store is amazing. Matt, stop. I'm jealous. Because, like, here's the thing. For anyone in Australia, you've probably known this. Like, you guys all follow, like, the Lego certified stores like I would, I hope and imagine. They follow me on Instagram, so we should follow them. So there's now a third store in Sydney that opened, like, while I was away. I wanted to go to the opening. but I was in the air, so I couldn't. But there's a third store that's opened, and it's got like that newer store style that like the New York one is. I mean, obviously it's not as like giant, because New York is just fantastic and beautiful, and I wish I was spending Christmas there. Like, one of my friend's old dance teachers is working as a rockette, and I keep seeing her on TikTok. I'm jealous. Orange County, it was like I was coming back from like Valencia, Six Flags. It's like somewhere down there. I'll see if I can find it. But yeah, it was like, it's awesome. And like, I'm really excited to go to this Lego store because it's the newer version. Because like, I've been to Bondi, I've been to Broadway, haven't been to this new one, but I really want to. But like, here's the thing that I thought about, like, how's the Daredevil mock? I ordered some pieces for it recently, or maybe I didn't. No, I think I did. The one at Dreamworld's massive. I want to go to that one. I want to go. I just want to go to all of them. The only one I haven't been to in New South Wales currently, besides this new one, is the one in Newcastle. And if I still had my own car, I would go. But I sold my car, so I'm like, I don't think I could take my mum's car and then drive that far. So I'm like, I have not seen The Cursed Child on Broadway, but I've seen it on the West End, and I've seen it in Melbourne. I've seen it twice, and I did it. It was a long... I did it both times. I did the one where you see both shows in one day. It was a lot. My butt hurt. Like, it was painful. Anyway, but like, so the first time I went to Bondi, right? I bought the Disney Castle. That was my first time in an Australian Lego store, and I bought the Disney Castle. Then, like, I've asserted my dominance. Second time I go, I'm like buying the Harry Potter wave in June, restarting my channel. I come back, buying the microscale Hogwarts Castle. So I've asserted my dominance as a hardcore Lego fan, right? Okay. I go to the second one. What do I buy? The 501st Battle Pack. I am on the phone. I know when it restocks. I know when it's dropping, and I'm frantically calling. I've asserted my dominance in that store as a huge Lego fan. So now we have a new store. I need to assert my dominance as a major Lego fan. I couldn't be there at opening. Plus, they didn't actually contact me to be there at all for the opening, which sucked because like I've made sure to like drop my name. Never heard back. Devo. Anyway, so I'm like alpha energy. Literally. Have I been to Harry Potter World? I haven't been to Diagon Alley, but I just went to Hogwarts again, and it was amazing. But I went to go to the opening, but the line was huge. How huge was it? Because I saw a picture of like the preparation for it, and it was like weaving along, but I didn't actually know how long the line is. Anyway, so I'm like, well, now there's a new store. I need to assert my Sigma lifestyle. I was watching a Gianni Gonzalez video this morning. But I'm like, well, now I need to assert my dominance again. But there's nothing that like I want to buy at the moment. So I'm like, do I just not go to the store until January 1st? I don't think I can do that. So I don't know. I start working at the Lego store on Wednesday, kind of nervous. Congratulations, Ali. That's amazing. How long was I in the US for? Only like 5 or 6 days. It was a really short trip. I'm just glad I went, to be honest. So I'm like, do I buy the tree house? Like, do I just run in and drop a lot of money to like assert my dominance? Or do I keep a low profile and then suddenly like buy like that new Monkey Kid City set, the Chinese New Year, and the Wolverine mech at once? Like, what do I do? So anyway, oh my gosh, me being I don't know where I'm gonna put it. Does anyone know what I should do with the advent calendar this year? Like, I don't know, get the treehouse. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I'm wearing my not grey anymore track pants today, Lily. It's fantastic. I went to New York City a week before the Fifth Avenue store opened. I was so mad. Aww. That's so sad. That is so sad. That's all right, pup. I was away for a week too. It's okay. We all need to take breaks. Reach out to your area Lego brand rep and try to do some content on release day. It's a great way to get your foot in the door with them. That's a good idea. I've got the guy's email. Jay's Brick Blog gave me his email. It's a good idea. I mean, I missed opening, and they had like the winner of the first season of Lego Masters and like one of the guys from the recent season who like just won, spoilers for Brickmas, who just won like the Christmas special. I should do that. Be like, hey, I really don't want to get recognized though. I don't know what it is. I feel like a lot of people like would probably look at something like me and be like, oh, I'd love to get recognized. I just want to be like a regular Lego fan. Like, I don't like being recognized. Oh, that reminds me. I completely forgot to answer Pen's question. So at Disney, right? I'm in California Adventure. I'm walking with like my dad, my sister, Sans and Claire. Claire and I are having a conversation. And out of the corner of my eye, I was looking at something and I just see this guy staring at me. And then he starts pointing at me as I'm like trying to talk to Claire. Like I'm still looking around and I can see him out of the corner of my eye. And I was like, I don't know. I forgot to tell Claire and Sans about this. Like after we'd like walked away, I wanted to be like, some dude was like pointing at me, but I forgot to tell them. But it was like the weirdest thing ever. Like maybe he recognized me. I mean, it was before, I'm pretty sure, that I'd posted the photo of the spaceman. So like, I don't think people knew that I was there at that point, but I was just like if he was just staring at me, fair enough. Like you could just be like, that girl has great hair, but he was pointing and I was like, we didn't match, which I'm honestly very glad about because I just wanted to have a peaceful time. Like I was really worried. I was like, I mean, I would be very friendly and welcoming, but at the same time, like I just wanted to hang with my friends and just have like a really laid back experience. I did win and it was fantastic. I loved every minute. Just stare. No, don't just stare. I'd rather you come up and say something than just stare at me. Like it was weird. I was like, ah! It was really odd. You know what I said? Because like I've had conversations with Claire and Sans about this before. Sans is like, you are going to have an awful time. And I was like, Sans, I'll just throw you in as bait. Like you'll have to be my bodyguard. And I was like, I'll just chill with Claire. Like I'll chat with Claire. She's protected. And then I also, no offense, Matt, I'm going to throw you in as well. I'm just going to throw people so that I'm safe. And I was like, we're fine. Because like, here's the thing, right? Like, Sans is good friends with Ryan. Ryan's going to get a lot of traction. So if I use that as a distraction, I can go and chill in the back, right? Good idea. I can just like be normal. Anyway, I'm like mentally trying to prepare myself, but I'm worried at the same time. Like I'm an introvert. That amount of like interaction, I'm going to be exhausted. I'm going to be drained. But I'm also excited. But I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? Throw me in, act like I'm famous or something. Literally, I'm just gonna throw other people, be like, bodyguard! Just behind our display table and you'll be fine. Perfect. Sans looks so unamused the entire vlog. I said that to him, right? Because like Claire was like mentioning this to me too. He was like, he just looks like so bored all the time. And we were like, Sans, what is like, you look so unimpressed to be there. But don't get me, like I wasn't filming this part, but like, I mean, I missed it when we were literally running to Rise of the Resistance, but like anytime we were in like the Star Wars area, Sans got like so giddy and so excited, and I was like, this is the best thing ever. Like I love this. Like I love seeing him so excited for Star Wars. And like we were chatting about like this this droid cooler. It looked awesome, and like we were just having like the time of our lives. Like yeah, and like he was bolting to Rise of the Resistance, literally almost like thing a child. But then it's like we were on. What were we on? We were on some ride or something, and it got a ride photo, and he's just like, and I was like, do you see what I mean? Like, you just looked so unimpressed. Like, he had a good time, but like, I don't know, he just like looked like he didn't want to be there the entire time, and I was like, dude, come on. Anyway, he's great. Love Sans. He's so friendly, so much fun, and it's like when we were in Indiana Jones as well, like, got so excited, but then he's like on the ride, and he's like, I'm just like, what do you want? What do you want? Hold on, what am I doing? There we go, got it. Buying a 4+ because it's a Goofy figure. Oi, don't criticize that Goofy figure. He's amazing. Claire posted it, the pic was hilarious. How good was that? I screenshot it. It was hilarious. I think I've still got some of them saved in my Disney app. Let me see if I can find them. Because like you can enter the, whatchamacallit, the like ride photos or something. Let's see how the line for Rise of the Resistance is doing. Oh, it's shut. I'm pretty sure it shuts like early in the day. Load. Is that the Tower of Terror? No, that's the other Tower of Terror. So like here's one, right? And we're on Space Mountain. Like, he just looks bored. Claire's blinking. Amy's covering my face, but like, it's funny. Like, I love those ride photos. It's absolutely hilarious. It's perfect. It's perfect. Oh, the Indiana Jones ride is amazing. There was like one really dark tunnel though. I was like, okay. Like, it was weird. So, it was fun. Hold up, where's this little... Back to building. I wish they had the India ride on the East Coast. I wish they replicated it more. Actually, no, I wish that they upgraded it and like updated the Indiana Jones animatronic because it would look amazing. But right now, it's so outdated. I'm like, come on. Like, what's going on? Why is my phone lighting up? Go away. Go away. Like, it was really painful. Anyway, who's Sans? You don't know Sans? Sans is another Lego YouTuber. He's a very funny, great person. You may know him from the M&R channel or the Plastic Architects channel or now my channel. He recently did a video on video that I was featured in. Heck yeah, and he made a video about me ages ago. Fun facts for everyone. So when Sans and Untitled. Yeah, not quite. Just got back from school. Welcome back, Ben. How was your day at school? Did you have fun? Did you learn something? What did you learn today? Oh, wait a second. There we go. This is a really, really cute set. I'm loving this thing. I love it. Oh. Imagine if Sans from Undertale was actually like a Disneyland meet and greet. How nuts would that be? Like, I think it would be pretty creepy, to be completely honest. Completely honest. I did the master, and I'm pretty sure I went through and saved a lot of the stock images that he was in because I wanted to, like, use them or something. Same here, Comet. That's where I first saw him. And then after, it was like a couple of weeks later or something, like, he messaged me and he was like, hey, I wanted to make a video on you. Is that okay? And I was like, yeah, sure. He's great. Very friendly. I know that some people are like, oh, I don't know. They just feel like weird about him. I'm like, dude, he's great. That's just his internet personality. Just that. There haven't been any DC anniversary set for next year, is there? We haven't heard anything about Marvel either, and I'm getting worried. Like, it's 10 years. Like, I know that it's not as popular as, like, Ninjago or Harry Potter, but it's still a big thing. So... I did not expect it to be that dark. Flint, do you want to know a fun story? So, I originally thought that the Orlando Space Mountain was like the one in Paris, which goes upside down and has an over-the-shoulder restraint. And I had never been on one of those roller coasters when I was 10. So, I was crying in the line. I was trying to escape and all that. And my parents had to bribe me with a Stitch plushie in order to ride it. And then I went on it and I realized it was a lap bar and it was actually a lot of fun. I was like, oh. It was so much fun, Ben. So much fun. Okay, there's that. Wait, hold on. How do I put these reindeers in? Let's see. That goes there. Got it. That goes there. All right. What ride do you recommend for a first timer at Disney World? Well, it depends what type of rides you like. If you're a thrill seeker, Guardians of the Galaxy at Disneyland or Tower of Terror at, whatchamacallit, Hollywood Studios. Or if you're more of a roller coaster person, Rock and Roller Coaster, another great one. If you're more of a chill person, Space Mountain, I mean, still fun, still good. Or Splash Mountain, that's also a really good one. Because you just got one big drop, very fun. Very fun. Hey Shy, how are you going? Did I show you the full sleigh I made? I saw it on Twitter. It looks fantastic. Fantastic. I love it. Shy, we are just recapping everything. On grad night, I rode Space Mountain way too many times. CC. How many times is too many times? Is it too many as in you had to like bullet afterwards, or too many as in you felt dizzy? Because what's the limit for too many? That's what I want to know. Because like, I know with the Harry Potter The Forbidden Journey, there's a limit. You will get incredibly motion sick no matter what you are. There's a ride called Soaring. I love that ride. I love Soaring too. That was the last ride we went on. It was the end of the night. We were the last people to get on it. It was very fun. Very fun. Or, hold on, for less thrill-seeking people, best ride at Disneyland, Radiator Springs Races. I will fight anyone who tells me that that is not one of the best rides. I'm sorry, it's spectacular. I love California Adventure. It has to be one of my favorite Disney parks. It's very small, but very fun, very unique. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. My dad hates soaring because it makes him sick. I made the mistake of looking down. Whoops. Not doing that again. It was a bit scary. Garrett, the dragon was broken. It was so frustrating. Like, the first time I went through it, I was like, wait a second, where was the dragon? And then I looked out for it the next time. Just an unnecessary amount because I was avoiding the bigger rides, but also having a good old time. You know what? That's perfectly fine. That is not good. Never look down while going fast. No, master, if you have not been on soaring, it is like imagine an IMAX theater, except you're like on these chairs that are like swinging. So like your legs are dangling as if you're like a kid in the backseat of a car. I looked down. That was scary. Not doing that again. It was a bit much for me. Look at the reindeer. So cute. Okay, let me go over here. This is gonna look amazing out the front of Santa's visit. I'm so excited. So exciting. Yeah, I get car sick crazy easy. Yeah, you wouldn't like the Forbidden Journey. Nah. I know, the dragon was like always one of my favorites because it always scared me. Like, I got terrified. And then it just wasn't there. Like, you could still, I think they must have been down or they were like fixing it or something because the only part that's like a robot is the giant head. Like, the rest of him was still there. So that was all good. Oh, wait a second. Someone said that they were going to bed and I missed it. Oh, goodbye, Dotalotti. Soaring is like you're on a ski lift but in front of a TV and not freezing. That doesn't make any sense at all. Are you planning on getting 5 more reindeers? I've currently got 2 more. I've got the one from the Elf Clubhouse and I bought one off Bricks and Pieces a while ago. I might buy some more because like I was thinking about it. I really want to get all of the pieces to make a second passenger cart for the Disney train. So I think when I do that part's order, I'll order some more reindeer. If you haven't been, you should go to Warner Brothers Movie World. Warner Brothers Movie World was my childhood. Like, we had annual passes because like we used to live in Queensland. So we would go like after school just to watch the parade and get an ice cream. It was the best thing ever. And then I've gone a couple of times since we moved. And like, one thing I hate is that they make you pay for lockers. Like, it's like Universal where it's like you can't bring the stuff on the ride. But unlike Universal, they're a bit more stingy when it comes to like free time. I'm like, all right, fine. But I love the Scooby-Doo ride so much. And it was broken last time I went because they were renovating it, which I was sad about. But also Superman Escape, fantastic. Green Lantern, fantastic. Arkham Asylum while it was there, fantastic. Even Wild West, love that. I just love theme parks in general. They're the best. I want to go to Six Flags again. It was great. It was great. 5 more reindeer is expensive as buying the sleigh itself. Do not recommend. Well, what if I only need 3? Like, what happens then? They do not have Hagrid's at Hollywood. They don't. They only have Flight of the Hippogriff and Forbidden Journey. I can't wait to go on Hagrid's. I've heard it breaks down a lot though. So I'm like, whoops. I'm kind of nervous. Fair enough, Ben. That's all good. You gotta do what suits your values. So it's all good. Is it done? Almost. I'm up to the last bit. Locks are free, I think, on Superman Escape. Because from my memory, like, I went in January. So, like, of course it's gonna be busy. And, like, they were free for, like, an hour or something. Or maybe it was, like, 30 minutes, but all of the rides had an hour. Which bag? There's only 2, shockingly, in this set. I thought there was gonna be at least 3. I mean, I guess the reindeers, like, make up for a lot of it. Does Movie World just have all the IP that Six Flags have? Yep. And, like, one thing that was really funny was that there's, like, an Austin Powers show. And, like, went viral on TikTok, and everyone's like, wow, you just remember how many things that, like, Warner Brothers actually has. And that guy was just living his best life. Like, he was having a great time. Thanks, Chaden. That's all good that you can't stay. Have we got Hagrid's motorcycle in Lego? Not yet. I recall reading on Eurobricks that apparently one of the designers was talking about how they were trying to make it, because obviously Hagrid's got like a new molded body, so the regular motorcycle doesn't actually work. Still waiting. Still waiting. Doing what suits my values is wasting all my money at theatre productions and ballets. Oi. No problems with that. Respect ballet. Why does ballet all have French names? It is to the French we owe something or other. I can't remember. I used to have to do ballet exams. That was a fun time of my life. How long was I in America? I was there for about a week or just over. Oh, wait a second. The pretzel and the thing go in the boot. That's cute. Hold on. Let's just stick them in there. Hey, Asian, how you going? Oops. I never had an issue with Hagrid's breaking down. I read it probably 8 times when I went. That's sick. Oh, there we go. Oh, good luck, Jake. You're going to see The Cursed Child. Are you doing the one where it's you're doing the same day show, or are you doing the one where it's like split up? Hold up. I feel like, oh wait, that's because I've got to put all these presents in as well. I was about to say, I feel like there's not a lot of stuff that actually like goes into the boot of Santa's sleigh here. Never mind, I was wrong. Ooh. I had a great time, Min. It was the best. You guys should all watch my vlogs. Everyone should watch them. Highly recommend. Quality vlog content. You can see me having a great time. That's all you need. Quality entertainment. You can see me swing around a lightsaber. All great things. I can't stick this teddy bear in properly. Get in there. Okay, it worked. Right, where's Santa? Here he is. I love his little booties. A tiny bit. Asian. Moving from Hamilton to 6 isn't a big upgrade. They are both historical musicals. Wait a second. Why can't I sit Santa in? What's going on? I'm struggling. What DC characters would you want to see in Lego? I really want to see the Mad Hatter and Clayface. Mainly because like I grew up playing that Lego Batman game and I feel like they were pretty prominent characters in it. I mean, I always wanted Killer Moth, but we've got Killer Moth and I still don't have him. Any Christmas decorations? I've got my boxes out. I haven't put them up yet. I was going to say this is going to be a decoration, but this isn't going in my room. I'm donating it for the greater good. Yeah. There we go. Hold up. There we go. Perfect. Okay, and then I've got the inserts for the reindeer. I have not seen that mini Street of Magic. I don't know how I'm going to be able to watch it, but I want to try and watch it. Look at this. Whoosh. Whoosh. Fun. Fun. Killer Moth is kind of cheap on Bricklink. I swear, if I can find him like super cheap next time I place an order, I'm getting him. This is adorable. Look at this. I love it. Yeah, I've got the ice skating rink from last year. I did break it down though, so like I kind of need to rebuild it. Oh, Master, I can't wait to get my advent calendars out. I should probably go and get them. Like, oops, I haven't done that in a while. Pardon me. The Santa sleigh should rest in the Home Alone house. Does that then make it a set from the Santa Claus? I think so. I think so. Look at this. Ah, it is so cute. So, before we end the stream, we need to have a talk about what we're doing with advent calendars, okay? Like, I want to do something with the advent calendars, but I don't know what. Do I do shorts and film each day? So it'll be Harry Potter and Marvel. We'll combine them into one. Do I do that? Or do I do it in like an Instagram story, or do I just like, I don't know. Or do we do like weekly recaps? Like, I've got 2 of them. I should go get them out. Hey Kenny, how you going? Shorts. Hashtag shorts. Because like, I want it to be somewhat entertaining. I don't know what to do. Like, hold on, let me get them. Oh dear, the garbage truck's in the way. Yay! I also have a regular chocolate one. Here they are. There we go. Not everyone has Instagram. That's true. However, gotta get those Instagram followers up, people. I mean, I could do shorts and reels, and then you'll just get really sick of me. But we'll see. Because, like, I would do them both at once. I think I had to open this one to get Black Widow out. So I'll have to go find her. I can't remember if I put her back in or not, but we'll see. Sanctum or Bridge Battle, that's really difficult. I want to say the Bridge Battle just because I feel like it's the more unique one. Like, the Sanctum gives me, like, creator vibes. So we'll see. But yeah, so should we do shorts and reels of, like, each day, and then I'll, like, open both calendars in the same one and go, like, bit by bit? Or, I mean, I have no other ideas. No other ideas at all. So, bit of an issue. I mean, for Harry Potter, like, I could, like, create my story and, like, create my journey type of thing, which could be fine. But, like, Marvel's just, like, a regular advent calendar. Like, there's nothing. So, I don't know. That's true. I can't do a mashup with the 12 Days in Christmas. Honestly, right, here's the thought that I had last night. Like, you know how, like, Marvel's got, like, Iron Man in a Christmas sweatshirt and, like, Thor in a scarf and, like, Nick Fury in a hat? Like, we've never had anything like that for Harry Potter. Like, it's just regular outfits. Which, don't get me wrong, I love, but I'd also love, like, I mean, the first one you had the H&R jumpers, which was pretty cool. But, like, Star Wars, you had, like, specialty Christmas jumpers. Like, I think it would be pretty cool. I don't know. How was your merch haul? Gonna come out soon. Because, like, I'm not gonna do a full video on these advent calendars. Like, that's stupid. Like, last year I did reviews on them. Like, in the first, whatchamacallit? First of the month or something. But, like, we've already covered this one, which is essential. Marvel, as much as I'd love to do a review on it, there's no point in doing that now. I'd rather just enjoy the product. But, like, I also want to do something Christmassy. Like, I made myself, like, the thumbnail for this. This is a Christmas template for this year. I've also got tons of, like, Lego baubles, so I want to do some more designs of them, and I'll do a video on that. Hey, Will. So that should be pretty fun. I mean, I'll try and brainstorm. If I can't think of anything else, we'll do shorts. I should tape this advent calendar back together. Just realized it's, like, slightly open still. Whoopsies. Hold on. Still waiting on a DC calendar. Keep waiting. Just keep waiting. I genuinely don't know why, though, they haven't done a Ninjago one. Like, this Marvel one's cool and all, but, like, and I know that I'm not a huge Ninjago fan, but, like, how come Ninjago doesn't have one? Like, what's going? I accidentally spent $50 on my No Way Home ticket. How? How is that an accident? Oh, dear. Anyway, what advent calendars does everyone have? Ninjago is hated. Ninjago is not hated. Ninjago is loved. Everyone who hates it is just a rude person. Let people enjoy what they want. How about the Institute reshorts? Let's add it to TikTok as well. Actually, I might do them on TikTok too. Anyone who follows me on all of them suck. I have Marvel, Potter, Avengers, nice. 24 Days of Batman, Alley, too soon. Too soon. Harry Potter, Marvel, Harry Potter, City, Star Wars, Marvel. Ooh, Sergeant, Everyone But Friends, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Ninjago's my childhood. Same. I loved it. Harry Potter, Marvel, Star Wars. I was so close to getting Star Wars. Like, all I wanted it for was these guys. So I bought them off Bricklink, and, like, they cost me, what, $30? Like, another $10 I could have just bought the entire advent calendar. And I actually found it in store. So, like, I could have, but, like, all I wanted was them. So, like, I don't care. I've got the extra space now. So I'm happy with just my two. Should be good. My sister has friends. Nice. Nice. I want to get Marvel tomorrow. Good luck with that. Oh. I also feel like at the same time, like, 5 advent calendars for Lego to sell is a lot. I think Harry Potter is personally, I've seen more of these in stock, and I don't know if that's because they ordered more of them. I mean, Star Wars sold out. This one I haven't seen that much. City I've seen quite a bit. Friends I haven't seen much of, and Harry Potter I've seen a lot of. Favorite Pixar movie? Toy Story 2. Mario advent calendar would be fun. It would. My notifications would be full of Holly if you post them on every platform. Sorry. I mean, TikTok and Instagram shorts, I definitely think so. YouTube shorts, I mean, I want to, but at the same time, I don't want it to clog up the whole subscription feed, and I would unlist them after December. So I don't know, maybe we should do like a weekly recap. I know, here's an idea, right? Daily TikToks and daily, let me just turn off build cam for a second here. Daily TikToks and daily Instagram reels, and then I'll do a weekly compilation of all of those to put it on here. Make a shorts channel? Nope. Never. Forgot Gold Class was a thing. Have a show. I mean, at least you can recline your seat. At least you can recline your seat. So, you got a Lego brick on your passport? I do. It's my special Lego passport that I got from the Lego store. YouTube shorts is unnecessary. That's what I thought. Like, shorts are fine and all. Like, if, like, for example, when I've done it for news or like the Bricktober pack, I'm going to do a short for that. But I just feel like it's going to be a lot to see in your like YouTube subscription feed. So like, I feel like a weekly recap. I mean, what's 24 divided by 4? 6? Every 6 days or so we do a recap. So there we go. I spent 140 on No Way Home tickets. What are you all doing? Why? If you're going to spend that much, just go on eBay and buy the $25,000 ones. Duh. Silly goose. Oh my gosh. Flint, why didn't you buy it? Oh no, I've been to a VMAX cinema before. VMAX is fun and all, until you realize that other cinemas are doing reclining seats for that price, and then you're like, oh. Oh dear. But I don't know which VMAX you've been to that has no ads. Everyone I've been to had ads. That was awful. So that's all good, Keita. Hello from Australia, fan of cool stuff. I'm gonna make the couples feel uncomfortable. Me at opening night by myself. I mean, I'll be like next to all of the other nerds, so it's gonna be fine. We'll be fine. I've got my outfit sorted. Like, just need to go to a thrift store, buy a black blazer. I want to look slick. I want to look slick, and then I'm gonna do a TikTok on it. So it's gonna be fun. So exciting. So exciting. Oh no, no reserving seats, Surgeon. That is, I couldn't do that. I could not do that. Oh, just no. See, that's what I think too, Asian. I feel like uploading them to YouTube on a daily basis along with everything else is a lot. I'm not doing that. Weekly for YouTube, daily for other platforms. You might get sick of me on all of them. I mean, TikTok has so much content on it that I feel like daily content is fine for them. But anyway, I gotta find somewhere to put these. I don't know where to put them. I've got a lot. I know, right, Allie? I mean, mine weren't $8, but mine weren't 50 either. So there you go. Yeah, I'm going by myself and then seeing it with like my family and my friends, and I don't know how I'm supposed to sit there silent knowing what's going to go on in that movie when they all go see it. It should be interesting. Oh, I don't know. Comment, I want to restart them. I really want to play The Sims. I also really want to play Smash, and I was thinking about doing like a Cars video game one because I love that video game. But I want to come back, but I don't think I'm going to like do it as like chaotically as like I used to. Like, I think we'll just take it real chill and then like properly restart next year. That's scary to say, next year. We have 1 month. Like, tomorrow's December 1st for me. Yikes. Yikes, 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 yikes. I really want to get a Spider-Man suit to watch the movie. See, that's basic. You get a black suit and then you are in a Spider-Man suit. I do need to do another Mario Kart stream. Also, I had to repurchase my PlayStation Now subscription. I did it on Black Friday while it was cheap. I really want to do Battlefield again. I need to message Matt, find out when he's not working, and do not Battlefield, Battlefront. Why do I always mess that up? Like, literally, I'm in Galaxy's Edge and I'm like, I want to play Battlefront again. It was real bad. It was real bad. Wait, goes Emo Parker. That's exactly what I'm doing. Duh. Anyway, I've got to go. I've got to go put my little Santa's sleigh. That's not my Santa's sleigh. Here's my Santa's sleigh. I've got to go put my Santa's sleigh and in my Christmas display. I'm also going to build some of the, Elf Clubhouse later. Get started on that. And I need to go get a COVID test. Hooray! And then hopefully I can go to that new Lego store sometime this week. I mean, we'll see. I want to be safe before I go anywhere near that new Lego store. Or any Lego store. Or any store. Or anyone. I was going to go and get breakfast with one of my friends and be like, hey, so when are we moving overseas? And I couldn't because I have to be self-isolating. So, yay. Where did I get that sleigh? I want one from Lego. But they're currently sold out. Good luck. Hey, Spoos. COVID test. I know, right? So, that'll be fun. And then I'm going to have another relaxing afternoon. So, should be good. Anyway, have a great day, everyone. Have a great night. Sleep well. I will be posting a regular Lego video tomorrow. And then next up, I think we'll do the USA haul. And then we'll go back to the last 2 vlogs. But hope you all have a great day. And I will see you later. Bye. Oh, hi, Cade. See ya. Bye, everyone. Bye, Shade. Bye, Kane. Bye, Super. Bye, Ali. Bye, Ben. Ali, good luck at your first day. Bye, DC 10, Jerry, Garrett, Libby, Banana, Jacob. I feel like I want to say bye to everyone properly this time. But anyway, see you everyone. Bye. Thanks for watching. Watch the vlog.